Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing a Rakdos Artist deck. Rakdos meaning black and red, Artist being Perforating Artist right here. This is an interesting deck that's got some interesting tricks in it. If this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, and in my younger years, I was the body double for the robot Gypsy Danger in the movie Pacific Rim, Dr. You Can't Suck It. Yes, thank you. Filmed for a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You can't suck it. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck, well, I'm going to have to say of my own creation, because I literally had to piece this thing together. The deal is that I've been playing against this deck. You've probably seen yourself for the last couple of days, and it's been good, but I haven't seen it posted on any place that I look. And so I went out to Aether Hub, I went in Perforating Artist, found another deck that had a 70% win rate. I could not win for it for nothing. But it didn't have the cards in this deck. It was weird. It wasn't everything. It was Perforating Artist and some other stuff. But this is one that has like Snarling Gorehound, and it's got, I don't know what else it has in it, Urabrask Forge and stuff. So I said, all right, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take some of those other decks I played against. I'm gonna like try to piece together what I can remember from it, and then I'm gonna like just try to get it working. And it took me hours to get this thing together, but I think I got this purring along pretty good right now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit about what you do, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. All right, let's just take a look at it. Let's just go one card at a time. Creature kill, creature kill, creature kill, creature kill. That's because when DrSuckIt puts together a deck, there's going to be a lot of creature kill in it. Lots of creature kill. This deck only has 22 lands, 22. So everything is really cheap. The most expensive card you have is 3. This guy just comes out for 1, and he's got Menace. So he'll have his little bit of Surveil going on whenever you put out cheap creatures, and we got nothing but cheap creatures. And so this guy will help you make sure that the next cards coming up are the right cards. What else do we got? This says anytime you put out a creature, 1 point of damage. We got lots of cheap creatures coming out. This guy says whenever you attacked, then at the end of your turn, you put out a creature, which will help you to surveil and do an additional point of damage. This guy says whenever a permanent is put into a graveyard from anywhere, then they have a choice of where they have to discard a card, sacrifice a permanent, or take 3 damage. That's the big thing this deck likes to do, right? Okay, so this guy potentially puts out a Bebe, which then makes you surveil and puts a point of damage out. As well as has Death Touch and, draws a card, lose a life. Gix allows you to draw a card and lose a life. Urabrask Forge puts out cheap Bebes, which will do the Impact Tremors as well as allow you to surveil. And Perforated Artist says that whenever you attack at the end of your turn, your opponent has to lose 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a chart. So basically between Perforating Artist and Zawa, they got their choice of whether they want to take 3 points of damage or sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. All of those things are bad for them. All of them are bad. And they don't have to get through to even do damage. They just have to attack. And we got guys that we are going to be attacking with. Token Goblins, Urabrask's Forge, Snarling Gorehound. These guys all have Death Touch. We're going to be able to draw cards like crazy. So that's it. That's what the cards are doing. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to control the early game. We're going to get out guys, roll down damage, just start pounding them with Impact Tremors. Getting out guys, these guys are going to be out early, quick, and often. Just doing tons of damage. You're going to be looking at your cards, getting things set up the right way for yourself, and eventually just destroying them before they have a chance to set up. And that's it. That's the game. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Shouldered, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we're playing a game as Botboy. Bada 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 Botboy. All right, this is... I mean, I got control. That's nice. Or you could be playing against a bunch of life gain bats or something. Possibly. We just got to keep pulling that thing at its roots. Shall I let it get too big is the problem. Whenever you gain life for the first time and create it, let's just kill it. That's the one that will protect us from her. Gain it. All right, we've nailed, what, 4 of his guys so far? How many more could he possibly have? All right, take it all in. He's got 1 card left. I mean, it might have been that I wanted to get Gix out so I could start drawing cards, but... Yes, keep you. You're the one I need. I'm not going to go in because I don't want to give him his life. You gain 2 and I'll gain nothing out of the deal. We do have the ability to kill the Nighthawk, which is fantastic. Ooh, that is bad. Yeah, no, we can do that. That's fine. All right, so his life gain, that is horrible, but we got to get to our creature control. We've already just done so much of it. We've run out. That guy's super cool. Oh, come on. All right, that's what I need. So I need him to run out of cards, which he's doing. Gone. Perforation. Let's put out this little bud. Okay, and I'm done. Sacrifice my life for cards. Let's put it that way. $13. All right, we have 5 life. Decline, 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 decline. Get a bunch of babies. Get a bunch of more life being dealt there. We're cool. Why? What you gonna do? Give it up? Take it? Or throw it away? Yeah, it was just a land. All right, cool. He's getting rid of something. All right, that's a lot of damage. You just saved yourself. Congratulations. All right, no math. We'll put both these out. Yeah, that's cool. No math. Winner, winner, victory dinner. Our opponent against GBP, the gross butt planks. 2 mana. We got 3s, a lot of 3s. Okay, we have the ability to kill a small creature. You want to put a small creature out? I would like it. All right, so the question is whether we're going to Urabrask Forge or Nowhere to Run, whatever comes out next. This guy's going Toxic. Urabrask Forge would be fantastic against a good Toxic deck, unless he's just got it ramped up and ready to go. He probably has the Toxics that say, whatever, -4, and a poison counter. I'm hoping that he only has the stuff that says Proliferate, in which case he'll get back his dude up there. He's taking a lot of time to think about this next step. Here's a secret, man. It just puts out babies. This is weak sauce. This is 2 mana worth of stuff right there. You got 21 life. You got time to deal with it. I do not appreciate being countered. He's just going to kill that, huh? All right, gross butt plank. Oh, he just bouncing that back. All right, good for us. Okay, we got that guy. And we got a new guy. Nothing for 1. This can start doing some cool stuff, though. You can block it all you want. All right, now choices have to be made right now. That's what you're not going to like at all. Because you want the stuff that's in your hand. Yeah, you're taking damage now. Just attack, man. You want to put those poison counters on me. Do it. So we can eliminate his creatures if we wanted to. Well, that is very nice. All right, so he's got a lot of cards. The question is he going to give them up? He's got to get rid of one. He's not going to sacrifice his guy. He's good. 3 life is really hard for him to lose at this point. You got to sacrifice a card. That's it. I got enough to put out both my dudes on the next turn. They're both baby makers to a certain degree. Searslicer more than the Preacher. All right, so the deal is you've got 2 turns. Maybe less because of Urabrask Forge. He's going to start pounding you down. And I got at least 2 afterwards. Unless you counter it somehow. I think I just won. I think I won. And we win. All right, winner, winner. Victory dinner. Playing against Blastounet. All right, it's got a golem. Made out of stone. He doesn't like to be touched. We got a little bit of creature removal right there. There's even more of it. Yes, we'll say yes to Urabrask Forge. We got a baby. You can take the baby maker, huh? Well, I got another baby maker here. All right, so you're just playing White Exile. Is that it? Is that your whole deck? Apparently so. We're done with mana. You gonna put anything out? Any guys, maybe? And we drew a card. This guy playing angels. That's good because I can shoot them. And we win! All hail the Hypnotoad. Up and against CyrusOMalley. One, two. All right, we'll keep it. All right, single one. Let's turn off the cat. Hope we pick up a third mana. I mean, we can play a lot of creature killing. You can do that. And that's apparently what we're going to do. Because he wouldn't let us come at him with our guys. Problem is, I bet you Nowhere One's not. He's at that point where he's just going out large dinosaurs. Oh, no one can take that out. What does he need? 2? No, I can't do that. Oh, good. That took care of it. I forgot. Yeah, Nowhere to Run takes care of wards. And we win. Suck it, dinosaur. Suck it. Our opponent against Sethekd. Sethekd. 2 mana. We need 3. Keep. I'll keep Pooty going. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm picking. All of them are great cards. I just had to remember which one was my least favorite. Or is that something I actually play? I need a 3rd mana. Hopefully we get a 3rd mana on the next turn. There we go. All right, Perforating Artist is going to be fantastic. Hopefully he's ran out of creature kills. He's running low on cards. That's good. Hey, Hootie, it's good to see you. I miss you. You were my favorite pet there for a long time, but I can tell you that the Cubert over here is incredibly calm, and I need that sometimes. Oh, I'm going to do this. It's fine. That's disappointing. I mean, he's running out of things to do, so I guess I'm okay. Urabrask will warm. Is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, come on. He's just go looking for a card, maybe. Man. The lack of mana is a little rough. I increased the mana up. We're up to 22 now from 20. Get him, get him, get him. You gonna shoot that? There you go. It's just scrying, so still you only can draw one card. Get in the pod. Cool. Ooh, gonna do it all. One, two, for 5 more. And then we get a baby for 2 more. All right, it's down to 7. We're smoking it. If Searslicer stays alive, we're doing at least 4 by just direct damage. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom goes the room for victory. All right, playing against Black Noir. Black Noir. That is a lot of mana. Don't need more mana, I'll tell you that. Good, there's a 3. That's exactly what I want. So we'll get more Perforating Artist first. When he wipes the board, I'll cry. Doesn't care about the Phyrexian Arena anymore. About another, and we win. Oh, sweet God, that was nice. Victory. Here is Rakdos Artist, and it was a super cool deck. I really liked it a lot. What did I like about it? I loved Perforating Artist. That guy was incredibly good. He's a devil. Oh, that explains it. I never paid attention to it, but I was into loving devil cards. I love it when they come in for doing damage and then they do additional damage after the fact. And this guy had, you know, his raid ability was fantastic. So big time. He's the guy that the deck is named after. Perforating Artist. That guy was incredibly cool. Putting it together with Impact Tremors, yeah, that was just so much damage. The hard part was trying to dial in on this deck. The deal is that I already told you the story, so let's just move on. All right, so let's see who was the MVP. I already picked it out. It was Perforating Artist, and Perforating Artist is the MVP. So you are going to Disneyland, weird-faced, devil-looking guy. Number 2, was this deck competitive? I ended up with a 64% win rate. That puts it into the competitive range. I had a hard time finding this deck. I ended up having to piece it together by taking a look at other people's decks that I played against. And I don't know. It seems very competitive to me, so I'm going to say yes. I think this is a competitive deck. Was this deck fun? Yes, it was. It was aggro as all hell. Look at that. I mean, not a lot going on at once. A lot of times you're limited to doing things at 2, but we had the ability to do things at 2. And then it was just hoping we can get that 3rd mana, because we only have 22 lands in here, and getting a 3rd mana is sometimes hard. But I have a lot to do at turn 2. It didn't really matter. I mean, you want to get out Perforating Artist. You want to get out Urabrask Forge. So, yeah, it mattered eventually. But as long as you got it out by turn 3 or 4, we were good. We were good. I'll tell you, the one guy I was not sure about is Zoyowa the Lava-Tongue. I mean, him having Death Touch, is great, but the thing is you need to descend, and descend means a permanent card needs to be put into a graveyard from everywhere, from anywhere, a permanent card. And that wasn't something we had a lot of control over, so he wasn't always as active as he should have been. So if you're looking for something to toss, maybe put something better in, Lava-Tongue's probably the guy that should be tossed, but his price was really good. At 2 to put him out with a Death Touch and 2/2, he was decent. I used him as a defender a lot. So anyways, this was a fun deck because it was aggro. It was very quick, and it was a lot of times I had 1-minute games because of it. Lastly, was this deck interesting? Absolutely. Why? Because it has a new type of gameplay that I hadn't really seen before. I played it against it a few times in the last few days, but I mean, this is the first time I've played it, and it looks like it's kind of new. It's people have really caught on to Perforating Artist, and and then putting it together with the Snarling Gorehound, because this guy only cares that a person attacked. This guy can kind of get through with Menace and do it without being lost. You got your Searslicer Goblin, which puts out babies if something attacks. So it's kind of comboing up with those guys, trying to get that. You're attacking with guys with Death Touch. A lot of times they just let them through because they don't want to lose a dude to one of your Death Touchers. So yeah, you got a lot of baby makers in here. If anything, this is like a baby maker artist deck. Maybe that's what I should be calling it. So it was an interesting game with a lot of play, and being that it was aggro at the same time, I really thought it was fantastic. All right, so let's add that up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. Was it interesting? Totes my goats. All right, so that makes this into an A+ deck. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.